Hello, everybody. Welcome to Crime Talk. Today is the 72nd anniversary of Dorothy's disappearance.
Dorothy Forstein, born Dorothy Cooper in 1909, she was married to Jules Forstein, who was a magistrate. They lived in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Also to add, her loved ones called her Dora. She married Jules in 1940 when he was a clerk for the Philadelphia City Council at the time. Dora was known to be a happy, outgoing young woman, and Jules made it magistrate in 1943. Marcy, an infant, and Myrna, aged 10, who were children from Jules' first marriage. His wife had died in childbirth not long before he and Dorothy had been reacquainted. Dora and Jules had Edward not long after 1943. Not sure exactly what year. On the night of October 18, 1949, Dorothy's husband left home for the evening. He later called Dora and told her that he would not arrive home until late. When he arrived home, he was surprised to find his two children, Edward and Marcy, clinging together in a bedroom. They were both crying, and I quote, "Mommy's gone." Marcy told her father that roughly 15 minutes earlier, she had been woken by a noise and had gone downstairs where she had seen a middle-aged man in a brown peaked cap carrying her unconscious mother down the stairs. When she asked him what he was doing, he patted her on her head and told her, and I quote, "Go back to sleep, little one, your mom is fine." He then left and locked the door. Police initially didn't believe Marcy's story, but believed it after a psychiatrist interviewed her and confirmed she was apparently telling the truth. The theory first by police was that someone with a grudge against her husband due to his job had targeted her. This was seen most likely given that 5 years previously, someone had broken in and stolen nothing.
5 years ago? Wow, long time.
5 years previously had broken in and stolen nothing but severely assaulted Dorothy.
Oh, okay. You
Well-
paused at that point. It's like, oh, well, nothing happened. That's kind of a long time. But now he says the assault thing.
You didn't let me finish. The night of her disappearance, nothing was stolen from the house either. No fingerprints were left behind by the intruder, nor were there any signs of forced entry, just as the previous assault. A large search was conducted to find Dora as the police asked for a check on all unidentified women and requested reports from hospitals, including mental hospitals, hotels, morgues, and convalescent homes all across the country. Captain James Kelly of Philadelphia's Detective Bureau sent out 10,000 notices to police departments and institutions with a description of Dorothy. Nothing came back, no incidents were reported, and no one had seen anything of Dorothy Forstein. She had simply vanished. Yeah, there's not very much about this. They didn't go... I understand that the husband... I understand that the child said about a man, but children are known to, back up their parents and listen to what their parents have to say. Your parents tell you to do something, you did it. Because, how do we know he didn't do it? How do we know he didn't tell his daughter to make up the story?
Oh, coach her.
Yeah. How did he not coach her to do this? How do we know that?
That's really weird that they don't have... You found no other information whatsoever.
No. I will say, though, there is a lot of information when I was reading this case. So as I was reading into this case, as I do with a lot of these episodes, I visit a lot of websites, documentaries, if there are any, and I stumble upon... So when I was doing this, I stumbled upon this website that I'm not going to say because the information that was found was untrue, or at least most of it was. Now, the date of the disappearance was marked October 18th, 1949. The website that I went on to said January she disappeared.
Okay.
There's a lot more information on this one webpage than there was on the entire time I was researching this. So I don't know if I should believe that or not, but considering that they have the date wrong and several other websites have the date correct, I didn't want to say anything off of that website just because I've never heard of it and I did not want to incorrectly state these things.
So just one night she vanished.
Yeah, she vanished.
And there's just nothing else.
Yes, 72 years later today, exactly.
And just nothing. Jesus,
There's nothing. There's a lot more stuff on this one person's website, though, that it kind of concerns me because you can't find that information anywhere. I was researching this topic for hours and hours and days. I cannot find any of the information except for on this person's website. But I thought it was weird that they had more information about her than anything else does. So I just went with my gut instinct and trusted Wikipedia. That's it. That's the episode, Disappearing Dorothy.
Thank you for watching, everybody. This has been Crime Talk with J and S.